Well, hello, welcome. Alex Lane in my bedroom, and we're about to pack because I've packed nothing and I'm going to Vietnam in a couple of days. But my train to London is leaving in 2 hours' time. Look at that. My friend Egan texted me. That's who I'm going to be visiting. So, we're getting ready. London, flying all the way over Russia, China. Landing in Hanoi. It didn't focus, but I'm excited. Let's get ready, see what I bring. Well, with the help of my tea, we're going to decide what to bring. Currently got pants and socks, ID things, supplements, and then bandana. I think that will come in handy. Biking things in case I go biking. Tech things, start to make a pile. It would be helpful if my room was a bit more tidy, but we can get by. I'm not going to be in it after 2 hours. We're leaving in 2 hours and I've packed nothing. So I'm going to crack on. I'll update you shortly. Well, I believe I'm ready. I need to chuck that in there. This is going to be my main bag, but I can't use this because it's broken. And then this is going to be my day bag. So that's what I'm bringing. Jumper. I think I should be fine. And because I've used all my stuff, my room's a bit tidier. Not much, but it is a bit. Let's go. Well, here we are. We're double bagged up. Let's get ready to Vietnam. My final walk in Huntington. About 3 months. That is sunny. Look at that. Would you look at that? Perfect timing. Train's just got here. I got 2 trains to Walton-on-Thames where my uncle lived, and I'd be staying for a couple of nights before I went to Heathrow. It was about 2 hours to Woking and about 20 minutes onwards. And both trains were on time, which was a rather nice change. It's my uncle's house, as tidy as mine, as you can see. I couldn't film the night before. I was too busy losing at Trivial Pursuit. So I woke up early in the morning at 10 to 9, did a bunch of jump squats, which tired me out a lot. I could still feel these about 5 days after. And then did a bunch of sit-ups to start my morning off rather freshly. Hello, so we've made it. Finally, it took about 10 years, but I've cleaned my shoes. We're looking fresh enough. And we're on our way to the bus stop to get about a 30-minute bus into Kingston. I'm going to look into malaria tablets because I don't want to get malaria. Parrots on the roof. Anyways, get malaria tablets, maybe some sandals or something similar. Look how great this is. On Google Maps, obviously see where I am. It updates the bus route in real time. So the bus is in town, and then I know that it's only around the corner. How great is that? Well, this is a good view. I got a bit of a window at least. Well, we've made it into Kingston, and apparently it's bigger than the size of Exeter. And judging by the shopping mall, I'm not surprised. Massive. Anyways, I was going to get a juice from over there, but it's like £6, so I thought, fuck that. Well, H&M, that was highly successful. Got myself a bag, fits my phone and my camera, so that's ideal. And also, I'm so rich, I left 1p on the floor. On the floor, it's 351 dong. I've just left 351 dong on the floor. We're living, people. We are living. I wandered around Kingston for a few hours, got some chicken and a salad from M&S for my lunch. I then bought a pair of sandals to go with my bag, and after speaking to a couple of pharmacies, turns out that I don't need to worry about any malaria for my trip. So I had a short walk by the Thames before heading back for an early morning rise for my flight.
Yeah, and also be careful with these bags. Don't stuff them too full because the zip will break, and then you might as well not bother.
Alright.
Just the last few warnings. The last.
we've made it to Terminal 4, Heathrow. Well, I just got stopped because I had a power bank. I'm not allowed a power bank. And also I had my laptop in my bag. So you can't have a laptop on checked luggage apparently. So I've got that with me on my rucksack. And now we're gonna walk through departure gates. See what I get told off for now. I got here at 8:29. It's 8:47. Airports, honestly, they say get here 2 hours before, 3 hours before. 15 minutes. Next time, I'm gonna jeopardize my whole flight and rock up like 30 minutes before, just to prove a point. I think I might just do laps of the terminal. There's nothing else to do. Let's have a look at the planes. I think that would be my plane actually. Hang on, there's people everywhere. I think that would be my plane. So I reckon I'll just walk up and down constantly, see all the sights of Terminal 4 Heathrow. What can I do for 2 hours in Heathrow? £13 for a bar of chocolate. Madness. Look how cool this is. Got a whole ticket. I don't know if you've ever had a physical plane ticket before. Sick. Anyways, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna walk from that wall all the way to the other wall and time how long it takes me. Comment your guess down below. Alex Lane's top tip: if you are going on any flight, not just on a long haul like this, even a short haul, then I'd recommend walking as much as you can before your flight, because you're basically just waiting around to sit down. So go for a walk, do your body some good before you sit down for hours. Well, there we are. There's the answer. 8 minutes, 25 seconds. I've got to go to gate 8, it says up there. So we're gonna get some scran and then wander over to the plane. That's the plane. I forgot my microphone, which is a bit annoying, but here's the seat, here's the view. When I got on the plane, I got given this little flannel, which was warm. I didn't have a clue what to do with it, so I asked the Vietnamese people next to me, and they just said, use it to wipe your hands or your face. And I was like, okay, for sure. So that was interesting, never had that before. My in-flight entertainment did not work. I just looked out the window and ahead at the seat in front of me and fell asleep, as you can see here. So it's not that bad. I would have only watched films which I wasn't planning on watching anyway. And the food was actually solid. I could have done with more food, but it was quite nice. Luckily, I brought an emergency Huel with me, so that got me through. And just like that, 11 hours, 20 minutes later, I touched down safely and soundly into Hanoi Airport. Well, we've made it to Vietnam. We're in Hanoi. It was a nice flight, nice enough, and it was a bit weird getting into it. There was just a huge queue of people, just a sea of people, not much order going on, but we made it through. It didn't take too long in the end, and now I'm just waiting for my bag in another sea of people, so hopefully it got on the plane. Well, a nice man from the customer support let me use this hotspot, so I downloaded my eSIM, so I should have internet now, which is handy. And my my car driver has not gone. He's waiting patiently. So I've just got to get my bag and go. But it's taken a hot while. The longer we play games like this, the less I enjoy it, and the less all of these people enjoy it. Will our bags come to Vietnam, or are they stuck in Heathrow? I'm so bored of this game. I must have been stood there about 20 or 30 minutes, waiting for my bag. Waiting for every bag apart from mine. My driver's bailed me twice saying, yo, Alex, where you at, brother? I've been like, yeah, 1 sec wrong. I need my bag. We've secured the goods. The conveyor belt just chucked it off to the side. I just watched it come out of the gap and just threw it on the floor. Luckily, I was in the right place at the right time, but We're on our way to see Mr. Trong. He's going to be taking me to Hanoi. Here we are. It's just got sunlight. On way to number 11. That's where my taxi man is. Been off to about 10 taxis.
Hello, Alec.
Hello, nice to meet you. The bag took ages. It's taking ages to go round. But we're all good. Camera. I see my name. There we are. Us. My driver Trong didn't speak English, but we had a chat through Google Translate. He said Hanoi was his hometown, and there are 2 football teams in Hanoi, but they're on their winter break now. He then told me that he supported Man United, so I stopped talking to him then. I'm joking. He then said that it was the Vietnamese New Year celebration soon, and that was why the city was covered in lots of Vietnamese flags.
You can see her.
First step in Hanoi. There he is. Hello. I was thinking about the Trong.
Bye-bye.
Come in. Oh my gosh.
We're here.
Right. Have I got everything? I hope so. We're here. Come in. Bye-bye. We're going down. Well done, Egan, staying up all night.
Oh, I thought you were getting here at 5 and then
I landed
I
at
got back
5.
at 2 and then I was like, there's no point in me going to sleep if I make it back.
Room tour! Da-da-da-da. Sick. Oh,
It's a cool room.
that's well cool.
Sorry about the state and stuff in the corner.
That's
I've done
alright.
washing.
Nice. Not too shabby. Golden deer. How are we feeling?
So tired.
Have we got a good view?